Let's prepare on the TNPSC AE 2019 question paper. 181. The time required by fast moving vehicle with acceleration of 1 meter per second square to overtake the slow moving vehicle with spacing 25 meter is what? So here it's a direct formula only, which is T is equal to root of 4s by A. Okay, so this is the formula. T is equal to root of 4s by A. Okay, so here we have the s and also the A. So it is s is 25 meter and A is 1 meter per second square. So you can directly apply that. 4 into 25, 100. 100 by 1 is 100 only. So root of 100 is 10. Okay, so the answer is 10 seconds here. Okay, in this question they have given the spacing as 25 meter, but in some questions they won't give the spacing value and they will be giving the velocity of the slow vehicle or the overtaking vehicle, like that they'll be giving. Okay, so if that is the case, means we have to find the s. So s will be equal to 0.7 v plus l. Okay, so it is 0.7 v. So v is the velocity of the slow vehicle plus L. L is the length of the base of the vehicle, which we will be taking as 6 meter normally. So we can find the S like that, and after that we can apply in the same formula. T is equal to root of 4s by A. 182. The outer edge of the highway with carriageway of 7 meter and super elevation rate 0.05 needs to be raised by what? So here the answer is E is equal to h by b. Okay, so E is nothing but the super elevation. So we will be generally doing like this. E is equal to h, that is the height to be raised by the width of that is the carriage width of the road. Okay, so here when you do that, you will be getting the answer as E into b you will be getting h value. So it is directly 0.05 into 7. So you will be getting 0.35 as the answer. Okay, but in the bracket you see in the question they have given it as with respect to the center line. Okay, so if this is given, then you have to divide it by 2. Okay, so y means, let me draw the diagram like this. So if this is the road, here only the angle will be there, okay, for the super elevation to be raised. So we call this only as the theta here. Okay, so E will be generally equal to this h by b. So which is sine theta. So sine theta will be equal to opposite by hypotenuse, no? So it will be h by b. So the h we are getting here will be the total amount of the super elevation to be raised from this point. Okay, so if you want from the center line, means it should be divided by 2. 183. The spot test is used to detect what? So it is used to detect the cracked bitumen. So to detect the overheating or cracked bitumen, for that only we will be using this test. 184. When the driver does not obey signal, in which system there are arrangements to display stop signals automatically in advance and also to bring the train to a stop. Okay, so it is centralized traffic control. So where the centralized options will be there to control the vehicle there. Okay, and then 185. The construction and maintenance of the airports in India is looked after by which? So it is AAI, that is Airports Authority of India. 186. For a constant value of coefficient of lateral friction, the value of required super elevation increases with what? Okay, so here the super elevation, so we know this formula, no, which is E is equal to b square by g into r. Okay, so here with respect to the v and r only, they have given all the 4 options. Okay, that is the speed and the radius of curvature. So E is directly proportional to v and inversely proportional to r. So from that it's clear that it increases with speed and decreases with radius of curvature. 187. The Los Angeles abrasion value for a good aggregate for a bituminous mix for a high quality surface is what? So here the answer is 30%. Okay, so it should be not greater than 30%. So that is the correct answer. Here it's given as 30%, so we can choose that option. The other 2 options also you just see here. So it should be greater than 16, not greater than 16% for the cement concrete roads and not greater than 50% for the bituminous mound macadam. Okay, so these 3 are very important for the Los Angeles abrasion test. 188. In rail joints, continuity of rails are maintained by fish plates. Okay, so it is just like a butt joint only. There will be two plates and will be joining with the butt plate. No, so like this one rail will be there, and like this another rail will be there. So they'll be connecting the fish plate like this, and they'll be bolting here. Okay, so this is the thing they'll be doing. So for connection, we use this fish plates. So there are different shapes of fish plates also available. Okay, and then 189, which of the following is the critical combination of stresses for interior and edge region in cement concrete pavement during summer midday? Okay, so here option C is the right answer. That is the wheel load stress plus the warping stress minus the frictional stress. Okay, so let us see the answer for other two conditions also. So here the three options are given here, that is summer midday, and winter midnight. Okay, so these three we have to study, that is the critical stress that is occurring during this time. So the first is sigma E. Generally in the book they will be expressing this stress as sigma only, but in the question they have given us LW like that and all. So the first one is the wheel load. So the wheel load itself is categorized into two things. So one is the edge stress and another one is the corner stress. Okay. So if it is the edge stress means we'll be denoting it as sigma E, and when it is a corner wheel load means we'll be denoting it as sigma C. And then W, sigma W means it is warping stress, sigma F means it is frictional stress. So for sigma F there is sigma F only, but in sigma W, that is warping stress also, we have two category, edge stress and corner stress. So based on the summer and winter and the day, no, so which will be more, that value only will be substituting here. So first if you take means summer midday, it is sigma E plus the sigma E will be there for the first two cases. Okay, and then sigma warping at the edge minus the frictional stress. And the second case, it is sigma E plus sigma warping at edge plus the frictional stress. And then winter midnight, it is sigma C. Okay, it's the corner wheel load stress you should take plus the warping stress also in corner. 190, the revised estimate will be prepared when the original estimate is likely to exceed more than what? So it is 10%. We have already seen this question in the previous question section. Okay, so the same question paper we have this question. In that they gave some three options and asked to find which is the correct one like that. So out of that one is only again asked us another question here. Thank you and keep watching.